This losava we have or no? We have it, right? Mm. Yeah, so we're going to do first opening prayer. Opening prayer only up here is sharing to the zone. Yeah. Oh, Mother Saint James, especially those enemies who hate me, obstacles who harm me, and those who create obstacles to my path to liberation and nations, may they experience happiness, be separate from suffering disabled. Always to which day in the still ones of us perfect, complete precious Buddhahood. Oh, Mother Saint James, especially those enemies who hate me, obstacles who harm me, and those who create obstacles to my path to liberation and nations. May the experience of happiness be separate from suffering disabled. Always to which day in the still ones of us perfect, complete precious Buddhahood. Dhamma Dhamma Sepe Dhamma Sepe Parpa Dham Dham Je Je Be Parde Ju Par Seba Dham Je Je So Sepe Manam Ga Dham Nyam Be Sim Je Dham Je Dewa Dham Din Do Nara Dham Jar Nyur De Lana Neba Yang Baba Do Be San Ju Rumbo Je Do Bar Thus, unto achieving like dreaming, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. Under death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. From no under this come from all wrong, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and the mind. We take refuge in the Kandaru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of Yadam. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excelling order of the Sangha. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and the Dhamma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dhamma and the likewise in the example of Bodhisattvas. As Buddhas and the enlightened mind, and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to Bodhicitta, and applying myself to accomplish this stage of the path. In the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge unto enlightenment today. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I take Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all Mother sentient beings, boundless as the stars, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they liberate from suffering the causes of suffering. May they not be separate from the happiness that is free from sorrow. and the rest economically free from attachment and aversion. I bow down respectfully with my body, speech, and faithful mind to all Tathangatas in the 10 directions. Those have already retained the Tathagata state, those who are retained it at the present, and those Tathagata state to come. Through the power of Samdup prayers, they all Buddhas manifested within my mind. I prostrate to them, multiplying my body as many times as there are atoms of the earth. In each atom I visualize as many Buddhas as there are atoms, surrounded by countless Bodhisattvas. Thus all space is filled with Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. I praise all Buddhas through manifesting, chanting, expressing the great ocean of the excellent qualities. To all Buddhas I make offerings of various pure flowers, flower garlands of music, honoring oils, manifesting light and fragrant incense. I make offerings to the offering garment and perform the warfare of all the highest among Meru and arrange the most beautiful way. I visualize the highest, the most extensive offerings and offer them with great faith to all Buddhas. I prostrate to the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, make offering to them following the deeds of the great Bodhisattva Samdup. I confess to you, Buddhas, whatever negative actions I have committed due to the power of anger, desire, and ignorance. I rejoice in the merit of all the Buddhas and the 10 directions of the great Bodhisattvas and the Pakika Buddhas. Those have attained Aharacha, those have entered the path of Aharacha or other beings. I request to all great protectors and the Buddhas to stand aware of the Dharma as the light dispelling the darkness of beings in the 10 directions and leading them gradually to enlightened states. Supplicate those Buddhas intend to pass into Nirvana, to living long for as many eons as there are atoms of the earth in order to benefit all beings. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, affections, rejoicing, beseech, and praying, for the sake of enlightenment of all sentient beings, all these are dedicated. The ground is sprinkled with the scented water, and the strewn with the flowers. It is adorned with the Meru, the spring mountain, the 4 continents, and the sun, the moon. As Buddha fell for it, may all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fear. To the Lama who possesses the Tirikayas, I offer the altar in on the sacred offering, with my body, wealth, and all that is visible. Please grant me the supreme realization and enlightenment. Om Guru Devandra, Om Guru Rinamendala, Samanga, Samandra, Savaran, Samaye Aho. I equal refuge, honor me all the world. Your friend provides the 3,000 worlds. Varvito, Varjatara, Vidavato. I bow at the feet of Father and Jiki Sungo. Continue no one but you. Compassion, never grant your blessing. Spread darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unliberated nature of mind. Please stand aware of the Dharma of the two vehicles and the combination according to this position and likewise the mental capacity of the sentient beings. Who wisdom is brilliant like the sun, clear of clouds of two worlds, and perceive the various states of knowledge. In the true nature, for this reason he holds wisdom takes at his heart, he has a compassion for all beings who are suffering from the darkness of ignorance and the presence of samsara, the Father for only Son. Like a thundercloud, awakens those who are sleeping in ignorance and losing the charm of karma through the 60 branch of Aramanesti. He wills the wisdom silver to cast it over suffering to dispel the darkness of confusion. And the Bodhisattva form is pure from beginningless time, fully accomplished in the 10 levels and perfect in the body of all knowledge. A subjugated human gesture adorned by 112,000 Buddha to dispel darkness of my ignorance. Om Mara Bhasana Dev 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 Mara You who are the very beautiful body whose form of blessed and this darkness what is ignoring are both before you the blessed human Joshiri, Good morning, everyone, and good evening, afternoon, Chasidalik. Everyone, welcome to Samdup Kuntuzangpo practice and teaching. So today is solstice, winter solstice. That's the reason we have the Kuntuzangpo prayer. And the Kuntuzangpo prayer, end of the prayer, so saying this prayer is very powerful during the solstice and lunar eclipse and earthquakes, New Year's, so many these special days. Very powerfully benefit ourselves and also in the environment, I think, and also other things. So that's why we today sharing the Kuntuzangpo prayer. First, Kuntuzangpo prayer, chant Tibetan. If you have Tibetan text, then you can follow. So also this, you can receive the transmission too. So I'm reading the Tibetan. You receiving the same time the Kuntuzangpo this prayer transmission. Also, if you can follow, and it is possible, it's okay. Or you just meditate and can receiving the Kuntuzangpo transmission. So either is okay. 解决金美解动瑞法的有根的藏布，那也将去金美法有也动人也也嘞，大众为真那的周过了有马在平民们的，这马给这些让那有马给让人说了。涅巴拉随从结将大家面内容阿拉，大法内多美些巴让松拉西贝索拉，从那米日克萨的家曼嘎拉摩杰拉，一切那波内巴雷多美三杰，对那松这类一切他杰贝。当解决，当年中一心阿耶，阿伽为当东不觉，当大众在这耶瑞，有马牛都没参与，那因的那耶摩拉，大耶当东不觉，天天的让众日发，我见你一切全部，阿解中那耶者发。대화타여 상예예 강마강들 나소도 나의 두지 모망견 광성거를 생견괴热柔内공발조当波生见可法嘛呀拉日吧南下为这样真的头没哇这个嘛嘞这个就这老爷就叫我们大家去吧，上生就这类大见，上生见大家人见，这大人破瓦罗子有法说，这类有么？从那些一心那都没来了，一见你这类生见。这个就真的马人，应该是常见马人。我让这跟着日发，让这个人间去对，那来把去把人民引导也跟着大对，那来把大军也是引导也跟着跟大，那来你曾经跟着这些人常见马人。我望见过了身边，望见这真美的对，明早上一生真对，就把那这个让我，一把的个一生我呢，这种的心高长，一把的好像东多人间的什么地方，年当中的用那当上的年用下。这东这当解这可法的众生来了，听到你心跟着念着这当家中，有道是今日之中，要人好常见呀。我让见不交心的人间呐，不得动啊，什么烦不交心吧，什么烦就把让。我把也对把让所心就内变多一句，我把就什么有觉，马马几个去吧，当明句当没把下，别把没当真记住，大把些当这问，能得这呀我说的，我为那当见那也莫忘记，多多心地。当解决些当照顾，一个是法郎那个，当说罗的法郎所成就的社会意识，都在说让人跟在就法的引导人生，那个罗那家的这个成就的大金大子，从那人用的那的不动用的。那这些常见那也莫忘见真善觉的，现今那在这些法让所罗日法让所，真
You're getting drowned out a little bit with the rain, Khenpo. Can you move your mic a little closer?
Okay, so I try to go into low pressure, stop the okay, maybe this helps or no? Hello?
Talk a little bit more. I think it's a little better.
Better? So I remove the background noise. I don't know, helps. Yes or no?
It's still there. We can hear the rain. It's just if you can make your voice a little louder than the rain, that would be great.
Okay, maybe this one. This better?
Can you move your mic a little closer?
Okay. I think now it's going to work better.
No, not so good.
Still no okay?
Somebody said you can connect this one as a microphone with the computer.
Okay.
Can you help me with please? With the Bluetooth. Bluetooth. Okay. And then open Bluetooth, please, Khenpo.
Yeah. It's already open.
Do you know the name?
Monster.
Monster.
Okay.
And then it's microphone and a speaker at the same
Yeah.
time.
Oh, this one.
I think you should have a searching.
Yeah, go to Bluetooth settings, please.
This is the Bluetooth.
Open Bluetooth settings.
Research.
And now this one.
Yeah, that one. This one connect.
Connect here.
Sorry. Again? Yeah. Reverse. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Yes. I'm now in screen.
Okay.
The speaker. The Bluetooth.
And then we go to
Monster. You can be connected. Okay. So now I'm going to come to you now.
Can you hear? No? Better?
No, that's actually not better. The noise is gone, but now you're in like you're in a tunnel. It's not very clear.
They cannot hear clearly. Harder in the
Volume already customer?
Yeah. So, uh, we should select speaker.
Yeah, it's connected.
Connected, right? It's okay, no? I don't know, can hear. Better? No?
No, no,
Oh,
that's actually worse.
it's more work. Yeah, anyway.
Okay, but this is yeah. Okay, sorry.
It was a very good try. Thank you.
Okay, so go back to make more error. Better? Still no?
I think you'll have to talk for a while, Kempo. We'll let you know. It's hard to tell with just a few words.
I can bring my Bluetooth if you want.
I think it's just the same.
Same.
Yeah, because due to rain.
I have noise cancelling headsets
Are you sure?
with the speaker. Do you want to
Okay.
try?
Yeah, we can try. First, I share the, see what happens. Okay, so now I'm going to share this Kuntuzangpo prayer teaching.
That's what helps, Kempo. If you can keep the mic close, that's what helps.
Come to the close. So I think great is you guys more close move. I don't use this one, and then it's easy to go into here. Yeah, you all move to more close. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so now we're going to this powerful prayer of aspiration from the Tantra of great perfection, the reward all penetrating wisdom mind of Samedabhada. So this teaching is the Dzogchen. Dzogchen is meaning is great perfection. So then this Dzogchen teaching is also called Dharma, the reverse, revealed by the Rinpoche Guji Demti, one of the very famous Tertong. So aspiration prayer is source is Pema Sambhava. And then Prema Sambhava receiving this, of course, like teaching is, and come from the Samendabhada. Samendabhada is Dharmakaya. So then the teaching is come from Dharmakaya Samendabhada, Sambonakaya Prema Sambhava, Nirmanakaya Rinzen Guti Dem teaching, all the way then come to us. So that's the usually, generally this Mahamudra, Dzogchen, and more this, true performed teachings come from. So not these teachings come from conceptual level, and it's must arising from the true nature Dharmakaya states. I also share many times, like, example is we all know Heart Sutra. So Heart Sutra is come from Buddha Shakyamuni, but not Buddha Shakyamuni Nirmanakaya form. Buddha Shakyamuni Dharmanakaya form, because he be into the nature samadhi state. That is actually Kuntuzangpo. That's we call Vajradhara, Buddha Vajradhara. And then, Chinrezek is Sambonakaya. Chinrezek, more close. Chinrezek receive the, Heart Sutra from Dharmakaya, Buddha Shakyamuni, nature, this is state. And then, Chinrezek is Sambonakaya, and then Shariputra is Nirmanakaya. So Chinrezek here to Shariputra. Then Shariputra, through, we can hear this Heart Sutra teaching. Also, this is the same, all this Dzogchen, Mahamudra teaching actually truly come from, Dzogchen is always say Kuntuzangpo, Samendabhada. Then Mahamudra always also we say Buddha Vajradhara. So this is just due to different tradition and contain different Buddha, but the reality truth is actually one is no difference, the same. So then here, today we're sharing this Kuntuzangpo prayer. So first he says Ho, it's like actually Ho is Emma Ho, it's very special, amazing. Ho is usually. So why is amazing? Because we didn't know something amazing there. Due to our, ignorance, this conceptual dualistic state, we don't recognize the amazing state. It's amazing something there, but we don't recognize that. So that's why Ho. All that appears and exists, samsara and nirvana, has one ground, two parts, and the two forms of fruitions. So this is very, simple, easy, we understand. All this, that appears and exists, we have a samsara and nirvana. And ordinary people appear to samsara, and who has pure perception, not ordinary perception, then that person perceives the nirvana. Is right now, think about in this right now where we are, this space. Okay, if you have our right now, our ordinary perception in this right now we perceive is for impure perception. It's ordinary samsara state. And someone be here with us who has a pure perception, then that person's perception, nirvana, is in this space, not somewhere else. So nirvana is right now in this state, right now here, not somewhere else. Okay, so that's the reason appear and exist, samsara and nirvana. These two different appear to us. Sometimes we think nirvana is somewhere else, samsara is in this state, but that is incorrect thinking. Okay, Nirvana also in this right moment in here. Then who can perceive that? Then who has a pure perception? So that's why we practice Yadam deity, visualize all these places pure, like enlightening place. And visualize all the seeing forms, Buddha's form. We meditate all songs is Buddha's mantra. So that karmic imprint, connection become then one day accomplishment is in this space is become right now in this impure space is become all is nirvana. So then that has one ground, two parts. So one ground is we all have one ground. All sentient beings is one ground. Two part is take to two different directions. So what is two part is we have this impure perceptions. That's why we receive this samsara and six ram appearances for us. The reason is because our path is, delusion path and impure perception path. That's why we perceive all in the samsara impure six rams. The six rams is samsara. Then, on the other hand, someone who take the spiritual path, so who create pure perceptions and drained on the path. During the path is we visualize when we share the teaching. Right now we're sharing this teaching in this space, in this place. So visualize Buddha's pure line. Then which Buddha's pure line is depending which Buddha you have a connection, devotion. You will have to visualize that Buddha's pure line, okay? Because that is easy for connection. That means Yadam deity means we have something more connection to other Buddhas. Then easy to achievement, accomplishments due to our previous life, karmic imprint connections. That's the reason also sometimes the student asks teacher like which Buddha is you think my Yadam deity. So then the teacher choose like for recommend your Yadam deity. But also the teacher who going to choose your own Yadam deity, the teacher sometimes choose which the teacher's own Yadam deity, they choose you that. Generally, mostly choose like that. Okay, so that means if you follow that teacher's instruction teachings, could be more connection comes. Even you don't have that connection to the Yadam deity, but then you practice it comes more connection to the Yadam deity. That is just generally recommend, okay? So there's someone asked me which Yadam deity I have more connection, I always recommend that. That is more comfortable for me, okay? But the high level realized teachers, I don't think they do both way. They do also, they really recognize their persons which Yadam is more connection. So even that teacher not really practice that deity, but the teacher asks you to do that. That means that teacher have some, kind of knowing your connections. They ask you to do that. Then maybe you get more connection to that, Yadam deity. So practice that Yadam deity. Then when you practice that Yadam deity, you always, when you receive teaching, you visualize that Yadam deity is pure light. We have to transform this impure perception. Okay? That's the core power of Yadam deity practice, a special method. Comparing Heart Sutra, Sutra tradition don't have that method. That's why is Vajrayana Yadam deity is more, connection, powerful, because remove all the impure perceptions directly, transforming to pure perceptions. Then you visualize also, Guru also Yadam deity, and so the space, the temple also visualize the deity's palace. Then also we visualize ourselves as Yadam deity too. So that means whole environment and the temple and ourselves, teacher, all we visualize the Buddha's mandala. Called mandala means everything, whole thing. So that part is called, then take to the nirvana. Then you can have nirvana in this present, in this moment, not somewhere else, okay? So that's why this one ground is where once ground is same, but then taking two different directions. Because take path to nirvana means we have to transforming all in pure perception practice Yadam deity. So then that, perception appearance is rising or is nirvana. Also, like right now we practice Buddha Amitabha. That is more general. Buddha Amitabha is more suited for everyone, because another level we don't have realization in this Dzogchen Mahamudra, and no very strong connection with Yadam deities. So this is true. It's a very high level good practitioners. Then generally people recommend which is suitable is we always say Buddha Amitabha. The reason is because we have a very strong fixation attachment in samsara. Due to that, we kept going samsara, take birth again and again. Yeah, our karmic imprint habituate, is our own attachment fixation. So that kept again, samsara again and again. So that's why we recommend Buddha Amitabha. It's more connected to the samsara for the beginners. And we visualize this space as Buddha Amitabha pure lane. And when you're receiving teaching, is like thinking about receiving teachings from Buddha Amitabha. And then that's, you also visualize you are Buddha Amitabha retinue. The Buddha Amitabha retinue is all the Bodhisattvas. And many, spiritual beings in there. So all you have become visualize Chinrezek, Varjapane, all these Bodhisattvas too. So that's for, the more suit for recommend. So that's why we practice Buddha Amitabha. Buddha Amitabha pure lane is not enlightened state, but we don't have to keep going samsara birth again and again. So free from samsara is nirvana. Okay, then Rekta Marek Chomtorte, the magical displays of awareness and awareness is very powerful actually these words. Magical displays. If of awareness, okay, this first we talk about with awareness. Who has Mahamudra and Dzogchen this experience, that means no conceptual. You already free from all these conceptual thoughts. You are into already in the nature mind, nature Rigpa state. Okay? Then you have awareness. Awareness means in that state, whatever arising, can be thoughts arising, can be emotion, can be arise, can be all these appearances arising. So you recognize all is Rigpa, nature mind, magical display. So all is rising from our own nature Rigpa, and all is dissolving into nature Rigpa. Okay, same is, ocean. Think about all the ocean create the waves, very strong danger waves, but all is dissolving into the ocean. This is all magical display by ocean, rising from ocean, dissolved to the ocean. That wave is not separate than ocean. All these thoughts, emotions, appearance, whatever rising, all is our nature Rigpa display. And called nature power. is rising. And in that state, so then you don't have this, issues like emotion problems and thought problems, impure perception problems. All this is the nature required display and the nature required exercise actually. It's called the dynamic, nature required dynamic, or it's manifesting. It's all dissolved into that state. So you can get experience, So when we meditate, starting when you meditate, we have a lot of thought going on. We have emotions, very hard to stop. Rising also, in perception, like in someone walking in front, talking in front of you, and you see all this appearance, something going on there, and then thoughts rising, emotions rising, all this distracting. So that means we are not ready into the natural state. Okay, so you get distractions. Then you keep going, meditate, go more deeper. If you achievement like some state, okay, beautiful, like peaceful state, then someone talking in front of you, you seeing object, their seeing object is not distracting. It's something going on. What is this? Okay, so they're not distracting, yeah? Seeing also not distracting. You recognize, this seeing form is also rising from Rigpa, no any other than that. So then that, seeing is inseparable with your Rigpa. So same is like all this wave is rising from ocean, dissolved to the ocean. And so no separating, the waves, ocean, same like all these appearances rising from Rigpa and dissolved to the Rigpa. And then your appearances not dissolved, not distracting. Also when thoughts, emotions rising, is become rising, is rising from Rigpa and dissolve into the Rigpa, nature state. So then all these thoughts, emotions, appearance of impure, whatever rising is no other than Rigpa or dissolve into the nature Rigpa. So then that, thoughts, emotions, appearances never distracting. So that's why meditator become good into the nature state. That's a if mind is Rigpa is move, let move. If it's a stay, it's let stay. Certainness state, okay? The reason is because both are you are meditating. Doesn't matter it's moving, you are not losing your awareness. And stay in that state also let stay. The both are become actually one. So that is called magical display of awareness. It's amazing and very powerful. If we don't get in that beautiful, peaceful state, we cannot say all this emotion, thoughts, and the perception is magical display of awareness. Because, then other way is magical display and unawareness. It's become samsara. So seeing form is impure perception. You create samsara karmic imprints. Because with fixation, we attach to that. Yeah? And then thoughts, emotions rise. Okay? Emotion is become negative. Create negative karma. And thoughts, distracting. Then thoughts go to the fixation. So create delusions again and again. Uninterruptedly delusion created by thoughts. So that's why it's called one is magical display of unawareness samsara. So then that's why one grown, two path. So which path we take? Okay, generally all, beginning last time until know us, take to other path. Other path is magical display of unawareness. So now we wanted to give up that path. We wanted to nirvana means that we're going to change to that path is called the magical display of awareness. We're going to take that path. So take that path, then take you to us is become, enlightening. Yeah, the enlightenment in this Kuntuzangpo prayer, Genje Mahamudra, or this Mahamudra Dzogchen enlightening is, magical display of awareness, all these thoughts, conceptual, emotions not bother you, that you recognize arising from all is a nature, dissolve into the nature. And when you have that experience, we are enlightening in that moment, in that state. So we have to, create actually karmic imprint, connection, maintain that awareness, more habituate. Then, when we die, we have ability to liberate in the death pardon. Even we not really accomplishment, realize it in this life. But if we maintain that magic display of awareness in this life, then we have opportunity to enlighten and pardon. Through this Samanta Bada's prayer of aspiration, so then Samanta Bada's prayer of aspiration is this, who is Samanta Bada actually? I think we have to think about this. People get many confusions. I also get confusions too. Sometimes Samanta Bada prayers are always thinking about, okay, that, Buddha, naked Buddha, yeah? It's just simple, we say blue naked Buddha, come from him. So, okay, he did this aspiration. We understand like that. That's also okay, another level. But that is the reality truly, I think, is not enough. Okay? What we have to think about in this, through this Samanta Bada's prayer of aspiration, this aspiration is Samanta Bada is, I think we must be Samanta Bada. How can we be a Samanta Bada? And when you don't have this conceptual dualistic thought, then all these aspirations rising from our natural ripa, then this aspiration is also absolutely truth. So in that moment, we are absolute Samanta Bada, and we are become, same as ocean. This aspiration is the same as the waves, rising. Like we are same as space, all this rain and the clouds is the same as aspiration. So if you're thinking about Samanta Bada, he did this aspiration, and then that is also relative level, not absolute true, and then in the reality, this aspiration not really the match the words and this, the words and our understanding no match. So that's why who must be Kuntuzangpo. I think we must be Kuntuzangpo. When we are conceptual thoughts, delusion, we are not Kuntuzangpo. We are ordinary person, okay? And when you are in the nature ripa state, no delusion, no duality, then that time we are in Kuntuzangpo. So then we have this, magical display of awareness. So all these prayers rising from ourselves. If you have that experience, I think that, then you have to really into your own nature and join these aspirations. Truly powerful, become totally different than our general aspiration, like through our conceptual level. So they may all attain complete and perfect awakening. In that state, may all attain complete and perfect awakening. I think, in that is, attain is, we have to attain into complete is nature mind. Nature mind is that's usually Mahamudra words, okay? Dzogchen usually say Rigpa, yeah? Just sometimes we use Buddha nature, and it's so many the words. Sutra says Buddha nature, Mahamudra says Buddha nature, and it means the nature of mind. Then the Dzogchens we talk about the Rigpa, so this all is actually no difference. Complete and perfect awakening. If we are in that state, we are then perfectly awakening. So we aspiration, everyone has what I have actually. Because we into the nature Rigpa states, then you have nature experience. The aspirations are what I have, all beings have this, perfect awakening. Within the place of Dharma Dharta, so that's called the Dharma Dharta, the absolute true nature mind, I'm born Dharma Dharta. We have this in the supplication para prayer, begin the first one. So Dharma Dharta, the absolute sphere means that is the absolute true state. And the Dharma Dharta is no duality, the point is, and no birth, no death, free from that. That state is called Dharma Dharta. So that is the, Dharma Dharta. Then next one, the basis of everything is uncompounded. A self-originating experience, vast and inexpressible. So the basis of it is like called the basis of like samsara or nirvana. We say basis is this ground. Everything is uncompounded means it's uncompounded phenomena. Okay. So in this teaching, you can be confusion. So it's talk about many different meanings. Okay. So first, what we say, we have one ground, two path, two result. So no, that means like when we are no realizer, we have one ground, two path, two result. But when you really realize, then they don't have separations. It's oneness. So that's what the basis of everything is uncompounded is also. Even right now we are in the ordinary state. In the ordinary state, in this state also we have this all truth is there. Uncompounded means like the true nature is within right now in the ordinary state. So the main point, I think, we say nirvana, we cannot go to somewhere else. In this ordinary, right now in this state, also nirvana. the nirvana also in the basis of everything is uncompounded, means nirvana is in this right moment in there. A self-originating expanse, vast and expressible. So then that nature, that is also explain the nature or dharma dharma, and our mind nature is self-originating, is expanse, vast and inexpressible. We cannot talk about that, cannot, describe and explain to that. So, no, the point is, the right now in this, our ordinary, we say ordinary mind, okay? So that ordinary mind itself, it is, uncompounded in this basic level, ordinary mind. That is a self-originating expanse. And that is vast and expressible. So the point is, this truth is, we cannot reach to somewhere else. In this right moment, we have this momentary mind, ordinary mind. In that ordinary grown basic mind, we have to realize, we have to recognize. Long as we recognize in that mind that it is self-originated, expanse, vast and expressible, that is a natural mind. Natural mind is not any other than that. So then beyond the name samsara and the nirvana, so in that state, then samsara and nirvana is actually one, no separate. Cannot have like samsara is, okay, this is samsara and that is nirvana. You cannot have two separations. Because this, present moment mind, it can be samsara's mind, can be, enlightening nature mind. So long as you recognize that true, ordinary mind recognize is truth, nature, then that it is nirvana, no any other than that. So that's why beyond the name samsara and nirvana. This itself, when seeing, it is awakening. So long as you recognize in this present momentary mind, it is true nature required, then it's nirvana. If we don't recognize this right now present moment mind, it's going to dilute it, it's called samsara. So then, but it's in their ignorance, beings wandering in samsara. See, ignoring, not knowing that the momentary mind is not knowing itself truth, then that mind is become, unawareness. Unawareness is due to ignorance. Then, projecting all the delusions. So that's called samsara. May all sentient beings throughout the three realms release the meaning of the infallible ground. So then this aspiration is, so, we recognize all beings has this true nature, but due to unawareness and ignorance, take to, delusion, samsara states. And, when we are ourselves is in the nature, dharma, states, and then we recognizing all these samsara beings deluded, then our aspiration to all these three realms, may all sentient beings through the three realms. Okay? Then what our aspirations release the meaning of the infallible ground. So we ask, they also aspirations recognize that true nature mind. See, these aspirations are coming from actually in the non-conceptual and nature states rising aspiration. So otherwise, this is really complicated. It's this aspiration rising from, staying from in the dualistic state and the relative level aspiration. Then this aspiration doesn't, work correctly. Also, it's become lot contradiction. Sometimes we say, oh, they don't have samsara nirvana is one. Sometimes say aspiration to this samsara or the delusion brings. Then that is already contradicting. Yeah. So, in that nature, true state, we recognize all beings are deluded because due to unawareness and that through that delusion, samsara. So now our aspiration must have rising from in the nature state. So that's the, I already explained, like same is like all this, the waves were rising from the ocean, and our aspiration must be rising from the nature. They explain also when we are in the up there, the magical display of awareness, see? So aspiration is magical display of through our awareness to all the unawareness beings. We are in the delusion state, then aspiration doesn't work. So, example, all the water is frozen, then they cannot create waves. Not possible rising from moving, anything. It's become frozen, cannot do anything. So in this aspiration, we're thinking about in the conceptual level, then incorrect. So aspiration also must be rising from in the non-duality, true state. It's rising. Then these aspirations are very powerful. May all sentient beings through the three realms release the meaning of the infallible ground. So say aspiration is like knowing release the meaning of the infallible ground means like in this momentary mind is grown and realize that grown momentary mind have realized its natural river. Okay, so if example like you have ice block in your hand, okay, in this grown ice block must become water. So that's the same, So we aspiration is every single being is the same as ice block. We aspiration is like every single being must be this all ice block is become same as ocean. Ocean water, they're not going to get frozen again. That's the power for prayer. Otherwise, not powerful. As Samedabhadas, know the ground is reality, see? As Samedabhadas, we in the own nature, Rigpa states, no moving, no shaking, And then in that ground reality state, so that is the Kuntuzangpo. Kuntuzangpo like explains this one, So what means Kuntuzangpo? Not only the tanka like statue we have, our something, in the eye can see object. So this Kuntuzangpo is we cannot, true that there is like cannot see object. But then, like for the beginner people, have to show something. Example. That's why our perception created like this Buddha's form. But reality is no form. So how can show example compassion? Then we create a Chinreze, say, okay, this is compassion Buddha. So otherwise, it's not possible to like Buddha's compassion to show for others. So same, like this Rigpa, cannot show to true Dharmakaya cannot show. So that's why we have some, object people to show something. But that is like really relative level. The reality, truth, Samantabhada is known to grown is reality. It's in this right now, our present moment mind, that mind is, not unwaringness, it's awareness, seeing itself, recognizing itself, knowing itself, rising itself, then that is called Kuntuzangpo. Grown is reality, which is without cause or condition. See, that don't have cause conditions because it's rising itself. Nature means no cause conditions. Cause condition is compound of phenomena, not uncompounded. So then it originated by itself within this very ground. See, that is originated by itself within the very ground. Like very ground means like our ordinary, right now, the mind itself is actually Buddha. It's true nature, but we're not knowing that. So our ordinary mind is the same as ice block, Then someone said, this is no ice block, actually water. You have water in your hand right now. Someone said, no, I don't have water because of this ice. What I'm going to do? Say, no, this is water. No, you cannot find the water is not any other than that. Okay, one person recognize ice block is water. Someone don't know, maybe never know ice is water. So that's the confusion means someone has ice block that due to the unawareness that person never know ice is water. Yeah. So right now maybe due to this refrigerators we create a lot of ice, but maybe in Bali here, like 100 years ago, people really don't know what means ice, because no ice is not existing here. I don't think so. The kids say ice. What is ice? Not possible. That's, the kids like maybe never see snow. Never know snow, like they say snow. They don't know snow. Yeah? Okay, so then in that kind, people is us. Okay, ordinary beings. Then, like, give ice block, say, what is this? Say, water. They say, no, it's not water. Okay, someone say, no, this is water. You cannot have water any other than this. So, we cannot have Rigpa, nature mind, is no any other than this, our momentary mind, this present momentary mind. Cannot have any other than that. But if long as recognize that, the same is ice is become recognized as water. It's not recognized that ice is not recognized it is water. So in origin by itself within this very ground is split by perspective, support. What is a support station or dinner? So it's unspoiled by perspective is the reality that nature cannot be sport. That's why I call unsupport. So same is like sun. Sun cannot be affected by this weather. This weather never affected to the sun. Cannot do to anything. We have lots of rain. It's rainforest. Come back again raining. So many our sangha couldn't make today here because Rain is like not normal raining. I never see like that before. It's a whole like water is falling from the sky. So, okay. Our mind is the same. It's like space. And then yesterday weather is very beautiful. We cannot imagine like this rain come from in the space. Like not possible. We cannot, right? But it's all this also like the nature dynamic. It's the rain is coming from space. So all the thoughts, emotions, everything rising from Rigpa means like this. But it's all dissolved to itself. So then, we sun actually cannot any like this like affected by the cloud, thunderstorms, dark, darkest days cannot affected. Same, nature cannot affected by all these things. Support station or dinner. And us staying by the depths of our mind for delusion. Because all these emotions, thoughts are all temporary. It's that cannot really, us not possible to, say, unstained by this darkness of our mind for delusion. Actually cannot affect it to the nature. So that means like good news is our nature is not destroyed by our emotions, and nature is not our nature is not destroyed by our ignorance, suffering cannot destroy. So nature is still remain. Even when we through so much suffering in samsara, many lifetimes until now, all this samsara suffering, actually never affected to our nature. That is amazing. So that's why it's called amazing, means like that's really truly amazing, never lost. That which is self-manifest is thus without a fault, you see. This is talking about the reality, nature itself. Okay, nature itself is always manifest. It's without fault. Sun is like example. Sun is always there. Then no sunset, no sunrise, clouds, thunderstorms never affected to the sun. So sun is always itself manifest. The same, our nature is always manifest, never affected by our delusions. So then what our delusion is all temporary, not the reality, not the truth. Then in this one is you have to memorize this sentence. When abiding in genuine intrinsic awareness, there is no fear even at the triple world is a demise. So this helps a lot, very powerful words. So, I recommend you memorize this word. Then, when abide in genuine interest and awareness, you read this, okay, I have to be in the natural state. And as long as you are in the natural Rigpa state, there is no fear. When we have fear, because it's a delusion state, I, self, then fixation, attachment, anger, then all this bring fears. So, then long as you are in the natural state, you can release all your fears. Because in that state, fear is no exist. It's absolutely, truly powerful. There is no fear. even at the triple world's demise, and this whole world is going to collapse, but you don't have any fears. Someone going to destroy your all this delusion form body. You don't have any fear. So that means you are really in the natural request state. So that's why when we have fears, emotions, then we have to abide in genuine intrinsic awareness. Apply awareness, hold that awareness. You stay in the much more you can in the awareness, then you all the fears, emotions, thoughts, problems, suffering, all has one solution. This is the most powerful solution. We cannot have any other powerful solution than this. It's very beautiful. So, Tibetan word is very powerful, but English when I read, I don't fear that, but I don't know. Because I don't English understand clearly, that's why another reason. You know, when a body in genuine intrinsic awareness, Tibet is Rangrik Sola Nepala. Rangrikpa means awareness, intrinsic awareness. Then all these concepts or delusions cut, gone. Then abiding in genuine, we are abiding in this intrinsic awareness, stay in that awareness. Then you all fears, delusion is gone. In that state, then nor is there attachment to the five sensory delights. So then you don't have attached to all these five senses. In self-originating awareness, free of concept, because why we don't have attachment to the five sensory delights? The reason is it is self-originating awareness is free of concepts, free from all the conceptual thoughts. Yeah. So I recommend that verses you must be memorized. This is the very powerful one here. This is a solution for everything. Then the unobstructed clarity of awareness is one in essence and fivefold in wisdom. So long as you have this unobstructed clarity of awareness, we are holding this, awareness into that state, possible to hold that, awareness, then the five wisdom is within that state. Five wisdoms, not any other than that. So, sometimes we like to know what is five wisdom, five Buddha, all these details. But sometimes like shortcut is much better. Go directly, So you hold this awareness, then even you don't know five wisdom, like what is like Dharma Dharma wisdom, mirror like wisdom, economic wisdom, and awareness is what is it called? I always forget this one. I know actually very. The social topic issue is awareness of okay, then accomplishment of wisdom. So another one is I come remember. Okay, next time. So anyway, five wisdoms. So these five of wisdoms included this one. Even you don't know each one, but it's all is there. Self-origin awareness, free of concept. See, there is obstructed clarity of awareness. There is one in essence and fivefold in wisdom. See, they already said here. So that's fivefold in wisdom means like unobstructed clarity or awareness has all this wisdom. Through the ripening of 5 wisdoms, so then rising this 5 wisdom, the far origin of Buddha families rises. So where is this 5 Buddha's source? So where they stay, where they abide, relative level we have so many cautions. I mean like explanations. But its source is actually only our own, this Rigpa, true natural mind. So that true natural Rigpa itself is 5 Buddha, 5 wisdom. So 5 Buddhas, no any other than that. See, 5 wisdom. Through the wrapping of 5 wisdom, the 5 origin Buddha family rise. This 5 Buddha, true 5 Buddha is also within our own natural mind. So that's why then this really perfectly works in the Bardo experience, everything. So right now actually our own experience really truly works. So this teaching is called inner teaching and the secret level teaching. Secret is natural mind awareness. Then inner teaching is all this 5 origin Buddha family rising. So the inner is where it's rising from. Secret, natural awareness is rising. That secret is rising to inner 5 origin of Buddha family rise. Then and through wisdom further expression. So these 5 wisdoms become more elaborated, co-elaborated. The 42 peaceful Buddha emerge. Become 5 Buddha is emerged to 42 peaceful Buddha emerge. So that's all is inner Buddhas. So all this inner Buddha source is secret, our nature, mind awareness. So now think about it. 5 Buddha is also our own mind display. All this 42 peaceful Buddha also our mind nature display. No any other than that. Then with the unsurge of 5-fold wisdom power, the 60 blood drinking Heruka apple means all this 60 wrath for deity also rising. Where is this rising from? Because rising from our nature, mind, awareness. Yeah, no any other than that. So, no thing about it. We have mind, nature is Dharmakaya. Then we have the 5, this body, associated with all the channels, wing, and the chakras. So then that all is rising to this, 5 Buddha, 42 peaceful Buddha, and 60, this wrathful deity is rising. So then Buddha Shakyamuni explained, because he 2 different ways. One is only talk about the Mahamudra Dzogchen teaching, directly. It's focused with natural mind awareness. It's source, truth. Then why we have so many these appearances? These all the delusions rising from this nature. Okay. So then right now we have this true nature. Why we have this rising from delusion form body, impure or this perception. So the Buddha said this all delusion, that has solution. What is a solution? Solution is easy solution is practice Yidam deity. Because this aggregates element, impure is ability to transform. So 5 aggregates we have to transform to 5 Buddha. 5 elements, we have to transform to 5 female Buddha. And so emotion is transformed to wisdom. So now, then this, where they are, is also within ourselves, in this delusion form we have. 5 aggregates, 5 elements we have. So now we have to create in this, ordinary states, we have to become transformed to Buddha. So that's why Buddha is sharing this Yidam deities practice. And then aggregate is transformed to 5 Buddha, element transformed to 5 female Buddha. And all this ordinary, impure delusion is transformed to inner level, pure perception we create. So that's why then, where this Yidam deity is located. So this peaceful deity is all located in the heart center. Wrathful deity is all located in the throat chakra. And all this, the gurus, lineage gurus, located, Buddha Vajradhara and Samandabhara, all this located in the crown. So then when we die, in this time right now practicing, because we cannot stop the delusion easily. So we have to stop delusion is we using the power of object. So what is the power of object is all this Yidam deity. Then when delusion rising in the Pardo, we have the ability to transform to all its deities appearances, transform to Yidam deity. So that's why in this two solution is here. One is go directly into, natural ripa, awareness, and in that case has everything. So then right now we have all these impure perceptions rising, impure these delusions we have. How do we destroy it? Destroy means like, transform, right? So then practice Yidam deity. So Yidam deity practice can transform these delusion states. So example, we already become ice block. So then the reality we are, is water, ice is water. But now we have ice block, no, we don't have water. So the water is the same as Dharma Dharta or Dharma Kaya, true nature, awareness, but we cannot get that directly. So then, what is the solution for ice block? It's fire and the sun. Use fire and the sun support. The ice block going to merge into the water. So, transform ice block to water, yeah? So that is the same. Now, the solution is this Yidam deity, because we have right now is aggregates, impure, aggregates, element, and the delusion. So then this all delusion solution is this Yidam deity practice. So where is this Yidam deity? Also actually source is natural mind awareness, no any other than that. So that means Yidam deity also our own display. I am the pro-model Buddha, and therefore, through this may prayer of aspiration, may beings of samsara as Triram, recognize self-originating awareness. So, we aspiration, our aspiration is, we have right now is the delusion state. Grown awareness has never known delusion, right? It's actually, the reality in the grown state never deluded. Grown awareness has never known no delusions. In that no delusions, actually it's called Kuntuzangpo means like it's the pro-model. I mean, the pro-model means the never deluded is called pro-model Buddha. So this idea is you know, we talk about the mother luminosity, child luminosity. I don't know, you remember that? It's a, you know, when we share the Bardo teaching, Dzogchen teaching has this mother luminosity, child luminosity. The mother luminosity is actually pro-model Buddha. Child luminosity is our, you know, own realization experience. So the pro-model Buddha is like, I'm beginning last time until now, our actually the true nature is never diluted in the ground. It's there. Itself is never diluted. So that's called pro-model Buddha. That is called Kuntuzangpo. And now, you know, we have this instruction, our own practice. Even we diluted, we came into this, you know, awareness state. You know, nature awareness state. We came into that state. Then, you know, we also become joined into like one is pro-model Buddha state, because we are into our own original true state. We're going back into that state. Okay, we go back to our own true nature home, pro-model Buddha home. So we go back to that state. In that state, then, you know, we through this my prayer of aspiration, rising this prayer. So we already explained up there same. May beings of samsara trirams recognize self-originating awareness. We wishing that everyone recognize this true nature, so that wisdom may be perfected. So true wisdom is perfected in that state. So know what time we have? Still we have a short time, okay? Continuously my emanation will appear in the mere balance beyond imagining. My trouble human che sewa thaja samyin ji. So here says continually my emanation wherever is so this is going to, you know, in the dark, so it's going to the Nirmanakaya. So I have to tell you this, like no other recognize what is going on here is first all this you know, explain is Dharmakaya and our true nature, mind, awareness, Dharmakaya. Then, so page 3, starting page 3, and then it's explained is already Sambhonakaya. The reason is Sambhonakaya source is Dharmakaya, because nature Ripa or nature, mind, awareness. So then that arises to this 5 Buddha and peaceful Buddhas, wrathful Buddhas. So that's Sambhonakaya. Source is our Dharmakaya. Then see here, I know we are page 4. This is called become Nirmanakaya. Continuously my emanation will appear in the many billions beyond imagining, manifest in various ways according to need. So our, you know, understand usually, okay, we go to first Nirmanakaya, then go to Sambhogakaya, Dharmakaya. So we're going to get realization ourselves. Right now we are Nirmanakaya. Then we practice Sambhogakaya, we go into Dharmakaya, we realize Dharmakaya, then reach enlightenment. Going through stages. But like already someone enlightened, example, Buddha Shakyamuni. Buddha Shakyamuni, he, is a promoter Buddha. True Rigpa, he realized. And then he come to Sambhogakaya, manifest in Sambhogakaya state. It's benefit many, all the Bodhisattvas. So who has good level realizes, he benefited to that state. Then he appeared to us, and form body, Buddha Shakyamuni form body is Nirmanakaya. So is this, like Buddha, his activity manifestation through billions different, manifestation, benefit for all samsaric beings, liberating samsaric beings. So that's the, like how these enlightened beings come to benefit for others. So this enlightened being must realize their own true nature, and then realization. The realization is wisdom. Wisdom appeared to five Buddha, and then called Sambhogakaya, appeared to, this peaceful deity, wrathful deities. And then this Sambhogakaya is, still ordinary people cannot perceive Sambhogakaya Buddhas. So that's also, right now what I'm sharing is like our perception. I'm going to talk about it, our perception. We cannot see Sambhogakaya form. Sambhogakaya is Buddha's, quality, enlightened quality. Is the quality we cannot see. Example, all this enlightened being compassion. The compassion is energy, enlightened quality. We cannot see the enlightened this compassion, not possible to see. Then that is all the compassion's effort to form body is Chinrezek. So Sambhogakaya, Chinrezek is Sambhogakaya. Why is it Sambhogakaya? Because all enlightened beings quality, the compassion form is called Sambhogakaya and Chinrezek. So Chinrezek is always there. Reason is because enlightened being, all compassion is always there. But we cannot see, cannot connect to that. The why? Until we have own compassions rising, until that, we cannot connect to this Chinrezek. That's why when Buddha share Heart Sutra teaching in the Watchorpek, this Buddha's mostly his retinue, ordinary people never see Chinrezek there. They cannot see Chinrezek. Because the reason is Chinrezek is not ordinary king, the perception to see. Then who can see Chinrezek? Who has compassion? That person is called Bodhisattva. There can see Chinrezek. Chinrezek is Sambhogakaya. Sambhogakaya is only appear to Bodhisattvas. The reason is because who has compassion. So then their idea, like think about our own body. We have many chakras. So lower chakra is called impure perception chakra. And in that chakra is called dominated by negative emotions and conceptual thoughts. So no enlightening quality in there. That's why we practice love, compassion, reduce our attachment fixations. Then when compassion is rising, it's opening door to upper chakra. So compassion is actually kind of a passport and a visa, going to upper chakras. So when it arises compassion to ourselves, we have ability to go through, upper chakra. Long as you have ability to go up chakra, upper level chakras, then we discover Chinrezak is within ourselves. Like Chinrezak means Yadam deity or peaceful deity is within ourselves. So our deity is located upper level chakras. So no, it's ordinary people cannot go into that chakra. The reason is because conceptual and no true compassion, no enough love. So that's why also the upper chakra has Dharma protector guide, cannot go to access to upper level. So this is our inner journey. We have this lower chakra. Samsara is within ourselves. Lower chakra is samsara. Samsara is in that state. And all the Dharma pala, Dharma gardens all exist in the Neva chakra. And then below all the way up, Neva chakra 2 is Sambhonakaya and Yadam deities chakras. So until reach to in the Krong chakra is non-duality chakra, is Dharmakaya. So we have to journey to that chakra. Then actually, right now we have all this samsara experience. We 100% blocked, not knowing upper level this experience. So we no access to the upper levels. That's why we don't have connect to Yadam deity directly. So now, who has that connect to Yadam deity, that person then bring to these teachings for us. Practice Yadam deity. We practice Yadam deity. Actually, deity is not somewhere else. Deity is within ourselves. And we also can use this supporting, deity's practice, that open door to connect to our own Yadam deity state. It's very peaceful inner level. So long as you connect to in the inner level your own deity, then all deity is there, not somewhere else. So then that deity is reality source, true is no duality. We have dualistic concepts, we cannot get in that state. If we don't have bodhicitta, we cannot get into that state. So that's why sometimes we say all the enlightening source or like the bodhicitta's embodiment or the deity's form or enlightening form, bodhicitta. That's another reason also Jigten Sunggung share 5-part Mahamudra. He share first is bodhicitta. So reason is bodhicitta is embodiment of Yadam deity because bodhicitta then access into Yadam deity states, become a rise Yadam deity. So bodhicitta is first, then Yadam deity. Then Guru Yoga is the aspirations, access to our self is Krong chakra, is Dharmakaya state. And that's why Guru Yoga is, we need to go to before Mahamudra. So that's another instruction like stages, yeah. So right now in this one, not coming from like stage first, second, third going up. It's coming back from first. Where is this Buddha Shakyamuni source? It's Dharmakaya. Then we explain Dharmakaya first. Where is Dharmakaya? Then Dharmakaya is within ourselves, we have. Then long as you realize the Dharmakaya, you also can get your Sambhonakaya or this deities within yourself. Then you can get or go to Nirmanakaya state. Nirmanakaya is also in the Neva level chakra is called Nirmanakaya. Then you can manifest many diversity, enlightening activity benefit others. So this is coming like source, like, same as rain today falling in the sky, yeah? Then rain falling in the ground is then, manifesting all these flowers, these plants, the rice all growing, yeah? We are in the rice fair in the Bali, so all the rice is become rising. So that's this idea, like come down from top Dharmakaya, Sambhogakaya, Nirmanakaya. So now continually my emanation will appear. There are many billion beyond imagining, so many like manifestation. Manifest in varied ways according to need. It means like Buddha Shakyamuni, then his activity appear to according to different beings, many diversity ways appear to enlightening activity for benefit others. So then Buddha Shakyamuni also says, I appear to, sometimes many non-Buddhist masters. So Buddha Shakyamuni, why he's showing that? Because according to need, this the directly Buddha teaching is sometimes not suitable for many culture, tradition, ability. So the suitable come to for them ways to according to need. And then Buddha Shakyamuni, this manifestation, like enlightening being manifestation, is appeared to animals. Like they have stories. Buddha Shakyamuni, he also mentioned, take birth to the big fish, feed for whole village, because they're going to die due to hunger. So fishes become Buddha Shakyamuni's manifestation. So maybe one day, Buddha's manifestation appear to our enemies, because enemy then make you practice patience, and you can control your anger, and they're coming in the dawn there. So anger you can transform to mirror like wisdom. So who give you that? That also can be Buddha Shakyamuni manifestation. The Buddha Shakyamuni knows you are ready to liberate. What is the condition you need? You need anger. Have the anger transform. Then who created your anger? Then you transform anger. So that person also can Buddha's manifestation. That person is Buddha's enlightening activity, benefiting. So, and that idea is also absolutely amazing. When Jigten Sumgon share, one text is called Gonjik text. In that Gonjik text, what Jigten Sumgon say, every single phenomena just enlightening activity. All enlightening activity performed by all these phenomena, everything. Then the many philosophers, Tibetan masters disagree that. Okay, then everything is enlightening activities. So then like all enemies are enlightening activity, attachment object is enlightening activity. Even chairs, tables, all enlightening activity. Then everything is enlightening activities, like they said, no make sense. It's zero makes sense. Many denied that idea. But we really, who know the truth, not talking about external, like relative level, we talk about conduct and this level, is really think about the true reality. Every object is actually manifesting, the enlightening activity can be, if long as we have that ability. So, as this example, beautiful flower, so I really like beautiful flower, I cut that flower, take to my home, is become that flower, the causes of samsara activity become, causes of samsara activity. But when I see through my mind for actually awareness, seeing the flower, is amazing, beautiful, interdependent. All this is emptiness dynamic, like appear to emptiness form. So that introduce really interdependent. Yeah. So then you recognize emptiness because due to flower. And then also you seeing flower, no fixation to that, no attached to that. You seeing beautiful, and that naturally your mind, mentally offering to Buddhas. So it's also create causes of happiness, it's create naturally accumulation merit. It's flower doing enlightening activity. So then you see example, homeless person, your moment arise very strong compassion, homeless, making enlightening activity. So homeless really liberating us. And you see very beautiful object, due to like our individual perception, due to person's perception. So Buddha Shakyamuni, what he says, all the, many diversity form beautiful, but the means adya, woman's form is most beautiful. Woman's adya, main body is most beautiful. So long as you see something beautiful, like according to our own idea, perception, so recognize it is impermanent. It's delusion. It's a moment there, Buddha's activity. If you attach fixation to that, then not enlightening activity, right? So that's our samsaras become stuck in reasons because fixation attachment. Moment you recognize it's a delusion or impermanent, so it's enlightening activity. And the moment that you see is beautiful, is no fixation to that and offering. Or recognize it is emptiness. This is all is interdependent connection. So you have the ideas arising to in your mind, then all these phenomena, each one has different ways activity, Buddha's enlightening activity. So that's what we have to understand. We can practice Dharma is, all this our worldly activity have to take that into spiritual path. Long as you understand that, everything is enlightening, phenomena is enlightening activity, Buddha's enlightening activity. Okay, through this may compassion and aspiration, may all the beings of samsara is three realms escape their plight among the six classes. So free from that, state. So that's aspiration. No, I think we have to finish it there today because time is gone. Time is finished, rain is not finished. Still kept going. So we continue going to tomorrow from there again. So tomorrow then is like, talk about that is all like what we say is like Dharma Kaya, Sambhona Kaya, Nirmana Kaya, all these enlightening activities. And then also introduce Dharma Kaya. Dharma Kaya is within this right now, our momentary, this mind, have to recognize Dharma Kaya. That is called, the momentary right now in this present is called grown. And if not recognize that, deluded is called samsara. It is recognized itself, is Rigpa, nature mind, is called nirvana or enlightened state. Then that recognition is rising to wisdom, become rising to five wisdom, and then 5 wisdoms rising to 5 Buddha. 5 Buddhas appear to 42 peaceful deity. Then another reason also this 5 Buddhas appear to 60 wrathful deities. All this is dynamic, our Rigpa rising to all these deities, not any other than that. So natural Rigpa is the same as the ocean. All these deities rising is the same as like waves. Natural Rigpa is the same as space. The deity is the same as all this rain and clouds rising from space, but all is dissolved to space. So that's the idea, And then when they're rising, it's a benefit for others because the rain is come from the space. Then rain benefit to all the planets, environments. All this condition depending each other, then rising all these crops, rice, barley, fruits. All the food is rising. So then, that food benefit others, everyone, like the same, then all this enlightening activity benefit us. So then we also can go connect to become, Sambonakaya, Nirmanakaya, Dharmanakaya. We can reach to Dharmanakaya. When we reach Dharmanakaya, then we have become inseparable with all the enlightened beings, oneness together. We also become then same as rain. So then we also can benefit to all the same as like planets. Do you understand? So that's the enlightening activities. Everything is depending, interdependent connection. Very amazing works for interdependent connections. Then how much we can benefit for others when we enrich enlightenment, that is depending in right now we are in the path, so due to our accumulation merit. Long as we create more accumulation merit, then when we have more something share to, when reach to enlighten. So that's today the just teaching is like kind of a summary, okay? Now we go to the dedication. Dorjenjang, Telopa, Naropa, Marapa, Malarepa, Dharma, Lotigambopa, Pamotopa, Lotigompa. Please visit our as most auspicious. Bless our Kaju Lamas. By this virtue may I achieve a nation. By defeating all enemies, confusion, may all who travels on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, death, cross the ocean of samsara. Bodhicitta, the excellent, precious mind, where is humble may rise, where is born may not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray the Lama may have good health. I pray the Lama may have long life. I pray that your Dharma activities suffer far and wide. I pray that I may not be separate from you. As Manjushri Vero realized ultimate state and as did Samadabhada, I will follow in the path and fully dedicate all the merit for sentient beings. By the bless of a Buddha who attained the Tirikayas, by the bless of the true of Dharma, unchanging Dharma as a sight, by the bless of indivisible Sangha, order may the merit I shall bear fruit. By the virtue collected in 3 times, by my 7 all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by inner rule of virtue, may I all sentient beings quickly attain answer perfect, complete, precious, and mighty may. May the teachings of Guru Digompa Ranashri, who is eminent Lord of Dharma, Master of Interdependence, continue to increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of the samsara. Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Thank you everyone, touch the leg.
Gracias, Dele, Khenpo la, muchas
感恩
gracias.
上师，
感恩上师，
上师，
我
上
上
师，
师，感恩上师，
师感恩也师，
上师大喜得乐，
感恩上师，感恩上师，
上师得了，
上师快乐，
上师得乐，
师长喜得乐，冬至快乐，
上
师
师长久住世，
久日
健康长久不
还有
息。
上师冬至大喜得乐，
上师阿弥陀佛，大喜得乐。
祝上师大喜
阿弥陀佛，大喜得乐，
能听多少算多少。
上师扎西德勒，
大家觉得
Thank you，
大喜得乐，上师。
我爷爷，
就说
阿弥陀佛，在哪里？在哪
上师扎西德勒，
什么 Khenpo 啦？咱们结束书。
保体安康，法轮常转，长久住世，广宣妙法。感恩上师，冬至快乐！在哪里？看到你。
玛尼贝美吽，Thank you，感恩大喜得嘞！
感恩上师，冬至快乐！
波啦，
感恩上师，冬至快乐！还是
感恩上师，
菩萨，真的菩萨来了，是真的菩萨。你合住着，感恩上师，冬至快乐，说。